Hey, welcome to
What's
another
up?
episode of the Unaffiliated.
Hey, man. Yeah, welcome, everyone.
How you
My
doing,
guest
Josh?
apparently tonight is good old J-Man, who can't decide whether he likes or dislikes smoke being blown up his ass. Down there is
Yeah.
Shadow, and below me is Mr. Randy Russell. What's happening, Randy?
Hey, same old thing, man. You know, bunch of this and some of that.
Not even
Rock the
30
world.
seconds. No.
Hey, I didn't say it, though.
So,
At least I didn't say it.
today's episode, what size bike should a newbie get? You and I and this whole panel knows people who goes and buys a bike for the first time, never rode, and goes and buys a big ass bagger, and then next thing you know, they're on the ground or
Or dead. I hate to say that, but
oh yeah, rest in peace, all that's happened
right.
too. It sucks.
Yep.
For those of you that don't know, Shadow is actually feeding his fucking face right now. The screen. Oh, and I got something to say to Mr. Henry. I didn't know they did watts. I thought it was CCs, motherfucker.
He's got 700 watts, man.
Right. Oh,
That's okay.
we were talking this morning with our good friend Flossie over there in the UK.
Oh, boy.
And I'm sorry, Jamie. I told you I was going to bring it up. Them commie bastards over there. You can't. They dictate what you can fucking ride at first.
No.
Which is
I know,
bullshit.
man. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Well, it's
No
something
wonder
they came out with saying.
Motherfuckers.
They came out with saying that the youth was dying more in motorcycle
So
wrecks
what?
than
Natural selection.
I'm just telling you why they based the law on what they based it on. That's all.
Oh, bloody hell. Fucking wankers.
Yeah. Fucking wankers.
All right, so
Bags.
now, another thing that was meant. Are you done feeding your fucking face?
Don't call
Fuck
them
you.
cigarettes.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
but
Yes, I'm done eating.
yeah, I gotta ask a
300
question.
pound man should not go and buy a Sportster for the first bike.
I know someone who did and
Why not?
regretted it.
883 is not a bad first bike, but you know.
Nope, that's a good bike. Really, I was going to let you know I did a little bit of studying, and I found that Harley Davidson has a very nice X350. Now, this is a training motorcycle. It's got bumpers on it and shit, not like ugly bumpers, but little stubs and things sticking out. So if you fall
the
over,
actors from Sons of Anarchy used to ride.
I couldn't tell you, but I was reading up on it, and they got a 350 and a 500, and they're
Yeah,
badass. If you take a look, I was gonna do something, but I couldn't figure out how I could put it on here. But I got a picture of the damn bike. It's
we talked about them a few weeks ago.
okay. But I was just saying.
An X350 and an X500.
Well, yeah, this one has the 5. This is the 5 and the 350. Yeah,
They make them over there in India.
they just
or
got 'em.
Italy. I think it was
They
Italy.
just
they
got
make
'em into.
at. Yeah.
This is why I brung them up again. They just got them back into United States.
Right.
So, and it's Henry's Harley Davidson has them right now or something. So, if anybody's
I can put my 15-year-old grandson on.
Yeah.
hey, if it falls over, it won't break it. It's got a nice little cafe fender on the back, and it looks pretty cool.
For a grown-ass fucking man who has midlife crisis, wants to go buy a bike.
Never been on one before.
Oh, if you've never been on one, I'd say get a sporty or get just a nice light bike. It don't matter what it is, something light.
I bought a Sportster for my first one, but unfortunately, 3 months later, I soon regretted it because I wanted a bigger bike already.
Right. That's the way it works.
Yeah.
Those bikes are okay and they're fast. I mean, you get some of them little 883s and they're pretty fast. I test drove a brand new one a while back just to see how it was, and
Mine was
it
1200.
moved pretty good. Yeah, 1200. That's what I or didn't have, but test drove.
Right. Let's see
Nice bike,
what
but
Mr.
I don't. It's too small for me. I
Buy
like
one
big,
that
heavy
you don't
bikes.
mind dumping. You will drop it or dump it. Sportsters have a lot of power for a new rider.
Right. They do.
Good point. But I'm just saying, man, if you're a 300-pounder, you're not gonna want a sport. Buy a
No.
China or something.
It
right?
depends.
I
on
had
how
one of
big
my
you are,
buddies
man,
bought
yeah.
he was a 300-pounder and his wife, and he was hiking her on a little sporty man.
I
You
think
should
I
have
seen
seen
a
it. It
picture
was
of
like
that on
that.
the internet.
Well,
It was
I think I
something.
seen a
Man.
picture of that on the internet.
I know. I think I did too.
Rob,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts, Mr. Pizza Man?
Well, my first bike was a 650. And that was back when you had a size limit. Anything, I think 550 or lower, you were restricted up to 550. Anything after that, you could ride all kinds of sizes. So you were recommended to go to a 650.
Right.
Then.
If you do the test on a 650, that allows you to get on any bike.
Right.
But now in Minnesota, they took that restriction away. And you actually if you take a course and then take your test through the course, you're actually on a 250.
Yeah.
And I recommend get a small bike like that, get a 250 or something, dual sport.
Hold up. So you take the test on a 250, but then after that, you can ride whatever you want?
Yep.
Yeah, it's the same. That's the same here. You can
Same
ride
here.
whatever you want after you pass the test.
It don't matter what you take the test on as long as it ain't a scooter. If it's a bike, you can. It's over a certain amount.
50
because we have scooter license here.
It's considered.
You have to have a fucking scooter license. You believe that?
And you do take it on a 250. You do your course on a 250.
Oh,
they're easier to handle.
Same in Iowa.
Easy turning.
I
all
wouldn't
that.
doubt it.
And then you go jump on a 650. Not much difference from a 250, but I went from a 250 to an 1100 right away.
Mm-hmm.
And that was an experience, I tell you.
Well, it doesn't matter. I told my daughter, the question was posed to me, and I told my daughter that it doesn't matter what size CC bike it is, it'll kill you either way. So
that's right.
You have to respect the motorcycle, plain and simple. Once you do that, you start off on a 300-400, move up, like you said, Rob, to a 650, then 1100. That's the way I looked at it.
Man, I'm telling you, it's not if you crash, it's when. Everybody does it.
Yeah, everybody.
That's why I will still repeat this right here. Get a dirt bike first, and then buy all your stuff so you're protected, and go tear it up. And if you ain't dead in a month or two, you might be able to ride good enough to get a bike. Because
I
and then
agree with Steve. Softail is a better choice than a sporty.
Yeah, anything you can sit down into.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend going out and get go from a 250 to an 1100 right away. Take a middle step in there somewhere.
Why?
Because 1100 is too much of a bike for a very new rider.
Says who?
Well, it says me.
Depends on the rider. If he's been on dirt bikes for his whole
It depends
young
on
life.
the rice burner too.
Well, see, if you've been on dirt bikes your whole life, Randy, you're not a newbie.
And Shadow,
that's what I'm saying. But if he's never had a street bike, you know what I mean?
Shadow, we're talking motorcycles here.
Yeah, I am talking a motorcycle. I'm not talking about a Victory, those things that go putt, putt, putt,
They're
putt.
a hell of a lot more powerful than the rice burner. I'll give you that.
Yeah, it depends on the bike.
Oh man,
I don't know, man. I know it's choice and all. I don't think I really don't agree with what Europe does, forcing you to go this and that and that. That's a lot of money, man.
It is.
Should be your choice.
It should be your choice. If you want to be an idiot and go jump on a big ass bagger for the first bike, who am I to tell you not to? You know?
I know. That's what they're trying to do to us here in the States, man. Tell us what to do. You know what I mean? And we actually have enough some rights left that we don't like have to do everything they say, but you know, they're trying to make us do every little thing they want us to do, man. And if
We
they
have
get
rights in
away
this
with it,
country?
that's what'll happen.
Well, I went from an 1100 to a 1700, and when I took the bike home, I almost laid it down 3 times.
Wow.
Because
Was
I'm
that
not
because-
used to the power of the 1700.
Mm.
You sure it wasn't because the 1700 was just a bigger bike than the other one?
It's a little bit bigger, yes, and it has a fairing and stuff.
Yeah.
But I
You gotta
drove
take
that
that into-
sucker all summer and took it out to Sturgis that year.
You have to take that into account too, though. You know how big the bike is. You know, if you're going to start on a crotch rocket, a 400 crotch rocket will freaking, you know, take a soft tail and give it a run for its money.
Man, I would never recommend a brand new user to jump on a fucking crotch rocket.
Me
Never.
neither.
No fucking way.
I
they'll be dead
definitely told my daughter to tell
Guaranteed.
her,
Crippled up or dead.
Yeah, do not get on a crotch rocket right away. No.
Fuck no, man. Those things are
Death
those
traps,
things
really.
are death warmed over. And I gotta say hello to my girlfriend in Montana.
They
Diana,
are
thank you
fun.
for coming in. Kisses, Poppy. I gotta love it. Oh my goodness. Oh,
Oh, here.
oh.
Wrong side.
Girls in here.
Anyway, man, I don't know. I don't like I don't know what it's like in other countries. All I know about is here and then over in the UK where Flossie is. And yeah. Forget that.
They want to make sure. They want to make sure that you progress into your steps of the bikes over there.
Okay, but who's paying for it?
Right.
You're paying for it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, you ought to be able to buy the bike you want. And if it's a big bike, it's a big bike. I mean, if you get killed, it's only you. Well, you mostly on a bike. You don't usually kill the guy in the car that you hit, T-bone.
It's usually the car's fault.
Yeah, I know. They pull out in front of you, you die, and they laugh. Oh, I was on the phone.
Hello, 2
Whoops.
cents.
You know?
What'd you say, Jamin?
Said hello to 2 cents.
Shaka.
All in favor of 2 cents getting our own YouTube show to do daily 2 cents. Say aye.
Yeah, 2 cents.
Aye.
But she's got her own YouTube channel. She doesn't do much with it.
Okay, there. Negative Nancy.
I'm not
Trying
a
to keep a
negative.
positive vibe going here, dude.
I'm not a negative Utah.
Wasn't me.
There ain't nothing negative about Utah. It's
But
beautiful here.
we can encourage her to do more.
I still
with
have
her
rights
channel.
here.
We can encourage her.
It's
to do more with
Republican
her
run
channel.
here.
Yeah. That's a plus.
There you go. Next.
I say 60% of fatal accidents are one vehicle accidents, usually the bike leaving the road. Well, of course, if the bike leaves the road, it's going to be a one
What do they
vehicle
call
accident.
that? Target something where you're riding, target fixation. And you're riding, you get stuck on. I've had that happen, and that's how I fucking fell. And that's how I had my accident. I caught
You
it
kept
in
staring.
gravel, and I got stuck at looking one way when the
Straight.
turn was this way. And
Right.
then I had to let the fucking bike go. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's a real thing, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, everybody hit the thumbs up while you're in here.
Yeah.
Who's got the train?
Whether
you like
Simon?
That'd be Jay.
I got a
He was
train.
right on the
I
train
got a
track.
train. You know me and my trains.
Train. Oh,
Train kept it rolling all night long.
that loud.
I just
Yeah.
hope it doesn't derail out and back in front of my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's hope that don't happen.
I'm
Man.
in that state where we had 2 in a month, so you know.
Yeah, you're right there, man. That's close enough.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad shit happening in your state, bro. What's going on?
From what I'm hearing, they want to take your state over. The government has rights to take over land that's contaminated. And so they'll make everybody move. They'll plow up that ground. They'll take all that topsoil. And they're supposed to like take it and dump it at someplace. And, nuclear waste zone or wherever it's at. And they're supposed to keep that land. That's what they're saying. I don't know. That's just what I heard. That's why they're doing that.
Please
I
tell
don't
me.
own any of it, so come on, take it. I don't care.
I don't. They can have my land too over here. They can take California. This motherfucker's run. These last storms just wiped us out anyway.
You're gonna be soaking off into the freaking ocean anyway.
Couldn't happen to a better
anytime.
state, brother. I love you and all, but couldn't happen to a better state.
Yeah. Oh well.
Flossie is on a. Why you keep doing that, motherfucker?
You did it.
A CB500F. Is the F for female?
It's for fast, man. No.
To get my skills honed and want to move up engine size. Well, yeah, of course you want to move up.
Yeah.
You already spent all that fucking money on the CB500.
How long do you have to stay? How long do you have to stay on that 500?
Bullshit. No. Yeah, bullshit for Flossie. Bullshit.
Yeah, they can have Illinois. There you go.
But one thing I do recommend, no matter what size bike you get on your learner's permit, go to a big empty parking lot, practice your 8s, practice your turns.
Yeah.
Just practice and practice and practice and practice.
Take a course.
Yeah, you can take a course.
Practice between your course, even if when you get your license through the course, go and practice and practice and practice and practice.
Yeah.
Well, you should never stop practicing because you can always hone your skills all the time.
Right.
You know?
No matter how long you've been riding, every time you ride, just something different happens sometimes,
Exactly, Rob.
Practice.
Flossie said it was her choice. Well, quite honestly, Flossie, you're not that big of a stature. You're not a big girl. And maybe that 500 is just right for you.
Yeah, might be. She could probably do a 750.
I just want you to be safe, girl. That's all.
She's having it lowered. So
right.
How low are they going to make it? 29 inches, 32,
She says it's already lowered.
Did he get it
over?
over
I just
today?
don't know how low it went. She can flat foot it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, her next step up, I would recommend just getting a Sportster.
That's what I was going to
Call
say.
it a day.
Yeah.
Or a soft
1200.
No, I think that the Softail is a little bit too big for her. I would recommend getting a Sporty. Yeah.
Well,
I think from a 500 to the 883, a Harley 883.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a good upgrade.
I don't know. The old Heritages are not that bad of a bike for a beginner.
She's not a beginner.
I know that, but I'm just saying.
I'm talking about Flossie here.
She can get whatever she wants.
Oh, my hell. I can't with this motherfucker sometimes. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I like Shocker's comment. 4 Harleys just passed her, and she let them.
Why didn't you go with him?
No comment.
I got nothing. Nope.
Me neither. No comment on that one.
500 decals on a 1200 to get around government. That's a great idea, Mr. McBee.
Yeah.
How are them bloody wankers gonna know?
Yeah, they won't know.
What the hell? A T100? Why not buy a Harley? God damn it!
Screw the Harley.
Because
They
that's
like
her
Hondas
brand.
and stuff
Okay,
over there. And
she's in
they probably
England.
want
That would be her brand.
Shut the fuck up, Jamie.
probably Triumph is what she wants.
I know. I'm just teasing. I just would love to see her on a sporty is all.
T100 next,
Yeah,
yeah.
she would look wonderful on a
I was
sport.
being a little biased there.
She wants a Triumph, and I don't blame her. Those are damn good bikes.
Yeah, trying
They are.
for sure.
And they got a big one too, like a 6-cylinder Triumph that friggin' hauls
I
ass.
was on the freeway driving home, and this motherfucker on a Honda come cruising up next to me in the fucking
Right on Florida.
parking lane, and I didn't even see nor hear him. I couldn't fucking hear his bike at all.
On the Honda?
Uh-huh. Fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
man.
they're quiet, man.
Yeah, they are.
I don't understand why people even buy those fucking pieces of shit. Sorry, Fozzie.
I would rather have noise myself. Yeah, I'd rather have the noise because people they already don't see you.
Right.
So if they don't hear you either, you're liable to get squashed.
Definitely.
Heck yeah. I'd had it happen to me back.
HD in England, you need piles of money. But Stiggs is loaded, man. Isn't he?
Well, no, they got the export tax over there. You gotta have piles of money to own one.
Right.
What you know about tax?
Well, that's how Harley fucking kept their shit going here in America when Japanese were fucking taking over. They had Reagan put a tariff on them. Same thing with England. Harley's got a tariff on them there.
Now, see, and you told me not to go get political, and you're bringing up Reagan.
I'm just
See?
stating facts, man.
We can't get. I'm telling you, brother, we can't get away from it.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, you can in Minnesota, which is
Yeah,
Somalian.
because, you know,
You got a Somalian neighbor?
fuck no.
Oh,
Bet you work with some, huh?
Yeah, unfortunately.
nah.
SX 650 says, I remember when riding a bike was not the speed, but what you saw when you go there.
Yeah.
That is true.
Good point. The
Yeah.
destination isn't. It's getting to the destination, not the exact destination.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you pissed Shocker off, man.
What else is new?
She's gonna come for you, man.
Sorry,
Well-
Magnums are all right, but it's a fucking Honda. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
You're
I
never
don't
gonna
care.
stop me from saying that.
I've said it before.
Like the old
said it
commercial.
before.
The
Yeah,
nicest
no.
people ride Hondas. That's what I've always heard. But
Middle Tennessee Concrete. Well, thanks for joining, bro. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
XS, it's been a while since we've seen you on. Thank you for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for coming on,
supporting us.
guys.
We appreciate you.
And for all you
It's not
don't know,
the destination, it's the journey. That's what I was looking for, Henry. Thank you.
and for all you don't know, XS is my partner on the Biker Roadhouse. He's busy working, so he hasn't been on, but I'm hoping that things change so he can hop back on.
it was always
For
me.
Steve.
Right. That was me too, man. Oh,
Everything is
that's what I
about
could
speed
go.
for Steve, man.
Put your link up.
Yeah, Rob,
Yeah.
have you put your link up?
Yes, I will.
She might be
put the
talking
link
about this
up.
one.
So yeah, destination, not the journey. However, when I head to Sturgis, I'm just gonna go haul ass because it's not the journey. It's I want to get up there. Because once I'm there, then I get to enjoy the journey and see
Mhm.
all. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing Mount Rushmore, man. Always
Mm.
wanted to see it. Walk into this, Shocker says, okay, come on, baby. Bring it.
The only bad thing about Rushmore is it never got quite finished, you know. The guy, I guess, died or something. I don't know.
I ain't putting that up.
That's not what. That's not the link they wanted, fool.
When we talked earlier, it was. Now,
Yeah, I thought
Come on
that's
in,
what Flossie
Floss.
was talking about.
YouTube's, yeah, Rob's link is the one they were talking about. Jamin,
Not today, earlier.
what the hell are we gonna do with you, man?
Hey, you can't keep up. It ain't my fault.
That's what she
Listen
said.
here, you one-eyed
Yeah.
bandit.
Hello, Miss
Oh!
Flossie.
Hi,
Oh, boy.
Frosty.
Hey, all right.
How's it
Flossie.
going in the commie UK?
Yeah.
Hello there.
Oh, she's all embarrassed. Look at her. She's turning red.
I just felt I had to come on and defend myself.
There you go. Yeah. Speak up there, woman.
Come on,
Let's hear
bring
it.
it. What you got to say?
Get him, Flossie.
Come on.
Oh, sorry.
We're waiting.
Can you hear me properly?
We
Yeah.
can hear
Yep.
you properly.
Oh,
Yes.
that's okay.
Very well,
You
thank you.
can talk about whatever you want. Just keep talking.
Talk about your motorcycle.
So I
There's
Sorry, I'm
millions
getting
of people
feedback.
watching you, and they're all naked.
Yeah.
I was just going to say that I disagree. I have to disagree about the task. I
Okay.
do think that you need to take a task to ride a bigger bike, especially the youngsters, and that was the reason why it was brought in the UK. And I just think it's for safety. But me myself, when I passed, because I was over the age of 24, I could ride what I want. So if I wanted to go and buy the Triumph Rocket, I could have just bought that, and that's like 2.5.
Wow.
2,500 cc.
Mm.
That's a 2,500.
So they let you do your test on a small bike like they do here, and then you can ride anything, right? As long as you're of age.
I'm really sorry. I'm getting feedback, so I keep hearing me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah,
can
we
hear you
can hear
fine.
you.
You're
We
probably
hear
your
you
YouTube's
just
up.
fine. We hear you just fine. Because she bought the 500, she has to ride the 500. If she would have bought the Triumph Rocket, the bigger bike, and tested on that bike, then she'd have been okay to ride that bike. So it all depends on what you go in there and test with. That's what I'm gathering. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I don't think she can hear us now.
Can you hear us, Flossie?
Yeah, I'm just going to switch, mate. I've just realised why. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
For YouTube.
There we go. That's better.
Okay. So
yeah,
what I just said was, if depending on the size bike you bring in the test, is what you're allowed to ride.
No. So you pass your test on what you're going to be able to ride afterwards. So my son had to pass his test on a bike that was 47 brake horsepower or less. And I had to be able to ride a bike that was above that level because I could go out and buy whatever I wanted because I was over the age of 24. I passed mine on an MT-07 that was unrestricted. So I could buy what I wanted afterwards. It was just my choice, and I thought it was sensible to have a smaller bike, one that I was comfortable with, to hone my skills, get a season of riding under my belt. And like what Rob was saying, I want to be able to go because I had to do figure eights, slaloms, emergency stops, and you go through speed traps and everything. So you get your speed up to do certain things. You have to do hazard avoidance over 30 miles an hour. So there's quite a lot you have to do, and I want to keep those skills up. So I'm going to keep practicing in car parks really, so that I feel comfortable.
Well, if you feel comfortable, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
If you're uncomfortable, it's not a good thing, really, because you can mess up and it's not good.
That's it. Exactly. That's the last thing I want. So
I still would rather be on a sporty.
A sporty.
So have you picked your bike up then, and you can slip flat-footed on it now?
Yeah, I rode it home today, and it was great. got to get a new side stand for it, or rather, we're going to have to cut the side stand, and Stig's going to have to weld it, take about 1.5 inches or out of it, and put the foot back on it, because obviously it's now it's been lowered, it's standing too upright. So I want it to be able to, so it doesn't tip over when it's on its stand. You know, if you're on an incline or a camber, it's going to be leaning far enough.
Look at Brock's Speed. They sell an adjustable kickstand.
We might not have that over here.
Oh, I'm sure you could order through the internet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we've been looking to see if there's any without having to do that, but I've got a feeling that's what we're going to have to do.
Yeah, it's Brock's. Yeah, Brock's. They sell exhaust and all kinds of different parts.
So they have a helmet law over there. You have to wear a helmet.
Yeah, you've got to wear a helmet.
Yeah,
it's
commie bastards.
Yep.
Don't ride scared. You said that, Henry. That's for sure.
Right.
Ride scared.
Got that right.
That's it.
You got to relax.
I think confidence.
Take it easy.
I think confidence is what it's all about, really.
Yeah, confidence.
And you guys have been riding for years, like Stig has, whereas I've not got that experience. So,
well, thanks for staying up and coming on tonight.
Yeah, well, I forgot that we're an hour closer, so it was 10:30 as opposed to 11:30.
Cool.
Well, there you go. Besides, you're off this week anyway.
I know.
You should be drinking wine and
Partying, edibles.
Not everybody is like you, brother.
Well, okay.
What about training wheels? Nobody wears training wheels anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of hard to look cool with training wheels.
Yeah, Henry needs training wheels.
Yeah, there's no old bold ones. You're right,
man. Steve, you be coming up with them, man.
Yeah, I have to agree with Preach there. Yeah, you don't want to be overconfident either. You've got to have your head on a swivel.
You got to ride with your skills. Exactly. What skills you have.
Just ride.
Don't be locked up and scared.
You got to be loose.
I'm loose as a goose at 110.
Try not to drink and ride.
I try not to, but it never works.
Always kiss your loved ones before you.
That's right. Yeah. I learned though, just get a little buzz going, and I'm good.
What's he say? He says, "I still ride defensively. Assume everyone wants a piece of you." Yeah,
that's how I am. I got almost killed in '86, and that's how I've been ever since, man.
Yeah,
crazy drivers.
Yeah, that's Steve on the Steel Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
He told me that story. He told me that.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
What?
Where's my stickers, motherfucker?
Yeah.
It's on its way, motherfucker.
I haven't got mine yet either.
It's because I couldn't send them out Saturday because by the time I got moving snow and stuff, the post office was closed. So I sent them out Monday after work. They got picked up Monday at 5:00, so they should be at your guys' places soon.
I
don't know what's wrong with these guys, man. All they want to do is go out there and work their snowboard.
I'll advertise it for you on my channels.
Hey, you come up here and handle our snow we got this year, okay? One-eyed wonder.
I got your one-eyed wonder, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. That's the one-eyed wonder.
Batman's new sidekick.
Yeah. Should I go now then?
That's totally up to you, honey.
Now, you got something else to tell us?
I'm willing to bet because of snail mail that Steve is going to get his stickers before you.
He's closer.
Yeah.
But I'm going to see him next weekend. So that's about 2 weeks.
Oh, you didn't mail his.
No, I got his sitting right there on my desk.
Okay. I disagree. I think we'll get ours before then.
Hopefully you'll get yours by Friday.
I don't know. We'll see.
Steve says, I'm going to get my stickers next week, Lord willing.
Probably be another
Yeah.
53 days.
Yeah, 53 more days, man.
Hey, I got a desk sitting up here for him. So
Oh, yeah.
Just so you guys know, you dirty bikers on the panel and are watching, little Miss Flossie here is happily married, so back off.
Yeah. No perverts.
Yeah, she's lucky you're over
No
here. and she's
pedophiles.
over there, so I can say.
No drunks
Hey.
trying to hit on her either.
It's not how long you talk, brother. It's what you put in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I picked a dirty biker for a boyfriend.
There you go, Steve.
Yeah, man. You got class.
What the hell are you smoking?
he doesn't even know what he's smoking. Look at that. Speechless.
Dude,
It's
clean
fun.
your fucking fingernails, man.
Oh, I had to work today, motherfucker, and didn't have time to fucking clean my fingernails. So fuck you. See that dirty one?
Oh,
Fuck you.
shit.
Jamin, you
Don't
want
get
stuff,
clean before I
man.
eat dinner, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Flossie, you took your life in your own hands when you came on this panel, honey.
I know, yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, being as you were talking about this and you mentioned it, and you said, "Oh, if you can get on," and I
Oh.
just worked out, so I thought
Tell
it would.
Got that right.
Hello.
650.
And thank you for taking such good care of you.
Okay, well, he's snoring away actually because he's
You
up
can
early,
tell him
so
tomorrow, but that's fine.
I shall tell him in the morning. Yeah.
It seems like XS subscribes to conspiracy theories like the rest of us.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, he does actually. Yeah, he was.
And Steve says, no wonder that bike never gets finished. Yeah, no shit. I was going to finish the bike, but then I got high.
Yeah. Well,
I was going to clean my fingernails, but then I got high.
Let me put it to you this
no
way,
comment.
okay? I work
No comment.
8, 9, 10 hours a day, okay?
Well, then get
I
another
don't
job.
want to
Oh,
come
wait,
home
they
and
put
work on
smoke
my
up your ass.
motorcycle right now, okay?
What happened
You'll get
yesterday?
it
You were
done.
all gung-ho. I can get another job in one day. Fuck
It's
this
cold
place. Blah,
outside.
blah, 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 blah.
Cold, man.
You got
Jamin,
home and got
just all
smoke
summer to
blowing
get your
right up
bike
your
going, man.
ass.
Yeah, he's got time.
But I'll tell you one thing.
You can't ride it at the moment properly anyway.
When
It's
that
too
when
cold.
that 53-day sticker shows up, that bike better be running.
I was gonna say, hopefully I get it done before that 53-day sticker gets here.
You got to be pretty close now, man. You got all the vitals already in it, so.
Because if you get the sticker before the bike's running, that means it'll be 53 days before that bike's running.
No. I think it's been 53 days since I've been waiting on the damn sticker, so we'll see.
Oh, it has been. When
No,
you told
I
us
do
about
plan
it,
on getting it
don't
done this
worry, You guys
weekend.
all get one. Yeah. 63 days ago.
Well, you guys never really asked for them.
360 days ago.
You know.
So, what was the answer? What size bike for a newbie?
There is no real right size bike for a newbie. It's
think it
like you
depends
said,
on the
you
size
went
of
and
the
took your
person.
test on your 500. That's what you felt like you needed.
Best thing is like what you did, Fluff. Just
Yeah.
start out with a small bike of any kind. It don't really matter. Lighter the better. And then when you get and grow with your, with your skills, then you can jump up, But I would after I rode that one for a while.
When I took my course, they had, yes, they were all rice burners. Yes, they were all 250s.
Right.
I did mine on a Honda Shadow. Was it a Shadow? Yeah, I think it was a Shadow. But then I bought my Harley and I went and just took the test on it.
Mhm.
But I really think everyone should just do the course.
It pays to do the course.
It really
Yeah,
does. That's what I would recommend to anybody is just go do
Yeah.
a course, man. Because they have the bikes there that that you can try different ones. They have them up to 650. But the first week on the course, they wouldn't let anybody ride those. They were only there. The 650s were only there to test on, so you could ride bigger bikes afterwards.
Yeah, that's the same for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start off on a 125 and then you progress onto a 500 and a 650. So I did ride a 650 as well on my lessons before I took my test.
My first bike was a Suzuki 250. So
Mine was a Yamaha 50.
Mine was like mini bikes and all the way up to Honda 90.
Bikes, yes.
Yeah. All the way up. That's why I didn't have a problem
whatever
going.
I could find or steal to put together. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Right.
Yes.
I was riding when I was like 5, 6 years old, so it just comes natural.
Yeah, they were riding young. Like my son, I mean, he can ride his dad's bike. He's not allowed to, but on private land, he's had to go on that, and that's his Tiger 900, and he's fine on that because he's got the confidence and he rides every day.
See,
right.
I think you just do like Greg said. Go get yourself a 1200 Sportster and just put 500 stickers on it. They'll never know.
Yeah.
Right?
Them bloody wankers don't know.
Bloody wankers. Yeah.
There's another question.
Bloody wanker.
Yeah,
man, there you go. Donna just nailed it.
Yeah, they do.
Yep, may have the skills, but not the money. And that's how it's been for everybody that I know.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep,
the only reason my
here.
son's got a bike is because we've kind of helped him out a bit. He's having to pay us back, but otherwise he wouldn't have that option.
Right.
Yeah, so yeah, finances do play a big thing, especially with young riders now.
We would make our own bikes in my day. I
Yeah,
know they don't do that.
Talked about that, but back
That's
in your
Henry's
day,
fan right there. You know, his first road bike was a 57 Sportster that he chopped. So
Randy, back in your day, they were doing 1903 get out and pushes, man.
no, come on now.
Fucking Flintstone.
Not quite that long
He
ago.
wasn't born till 23.
In the 23. In the 70s now.
No,
I was
man,
in the
bikes
60s, but
weren't
in
that
the 70s.
expensive back then.
Yeah. You could find the bikes anywhere in them days, and you know, the rules weren't too bad. The cops didn't mess with you too much. We could run around with no tags, and we'd get popped, and they'd give us a ticket, and we'd do it again. You know what I mean? But it ain't the same anymore, man. Tickets are way high. They'll take your bike. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
Back in the day, it was just a fun game of cat and mouse with the police.
Right. I outran
not
so
like
many
that
cops.
no more, man.
I outran them, man.
It ain't
Couple
like
of
that
times.
anymore. You ain't outrunning the radio.
No. I learned that. I've already got busted with the helicopter. I know. you ain't getting away from that either.
Children,
you ain't
we
getting
do
away
not
from the
condone
helicopter.
this.
Yeah.
Nor do we
Infrared.
condone smoking marijuana on YouTube, do we, Jamin?
No, of course not.
I think that's the thing. Riding now,
This is a
especially for
cigarette.
Harleys, it used to be a cheap way for kids to get around.
Right.
And you could pick up bikes dirt cheap. And you could we didn't have the same regulations back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
And you could just get on a bike and do it. My brother had a bike that he bought off a mate underage and was taking that out behind my mum and dad's backs riding without anybody knowing. So but nowadays it's just a lot a lot more restricted, and kids don't really go
More
for
money
bikes
is
anymore.
what
They
it
go for
is.
cars.
More money.
Yeah, for some reason, governments seem to want to get in everybody's ass, and I don't
Oh, they
understand.
do.
Got that right.
Yeah, they do.
Just to stay the fuck
They
out
do.
of our
Anyway.
lives, man.
Mhm.
I'm going to leave you all to it, but thank you for the chat, and I'll see you later.
Hey, well, thanks for
All right,
coming on.
Cassie.
See you,
Glad to
Bob.
see you.
Thanks for coming on.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's when she was saying earlier about how they did the things, we talked about her coming on. So
Mhm.
what you missed there,
I
Stubbs.
knew that, dickhead. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, now you knew that. Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
Come on now,
What's
quit
your-
questioning things.
What's your Black Man Cigarettes t-shirt?
Right. Newport Kings.
Newport King.
Okay, you Egyptian.
Donna's got cost of insurance.
Cost-
I don't think insurance plays as much because when you're
I
young,
don't think
it's going to be high for anything.
nobody
over
thinks
25,
about insurance at
would you
first
let
when
me
they're
finish?
first thinking about riding. I don't think.
Nah. I didn't have insurance for many years.
Exactly.
Right?
I didn't ride with
We're
insurance.
fucking outlaws, Donna. What the fuck?
That's right. We don't need no stinking badges.
Exactly.
We do our own thing.
But yeah, when you have a young kid is a lot different than say, let's see, he's 32. The person that me and my daughter talked about, I think he's about 32. Anyway, it's his first bike, and he was just asking what CC that I thought he should ride, and I told him, depend on what kind of bike you get. You get a sports bike, you don't want to go over 400 for your first bike. That's what I told him. And if you get a crotch rocket, not a crotch rocket, but a cruiser such as a V-Star, start with 650. You got the low seat. It's not too powerful. And that's where the conversation was going, was why I wanted to talk about this tonight.
Well,
I appreciate everybody's, 2 cents.
well, I want to say,
I had one
XS and I know this one guy, used to be his niece's boyfriend. Never rode, went and took a test on a small bike, passed, then went and bought a big ass Harley bagger.
Okay.
And then whined about it because when they broke up, he couldn't afford it. And I don't even know if he actually rode it and dumped it yet. But that, you don't just go from a small bike to a big ass bagger like that. No.
You're definitely asking for it if you
Yeah.
haven't practiced and you're not used to a bike like that.
Actually, Rick and I, we laughed about it when he told me. I was like, yeah, what's he? Is he a wannabe biker? Because he sure ain't going to fall in that mold. There's a long story behind that. So I ain't got time to get into
does
it.
play especially high for young riders over there in England, she said.
Here too, man.
Hey,
Even
Ray,
for car
Hey,
drivers.
Ray, how you doing?
how you doing, man?
Hey,
Everybody
Ray.
go over there.
Nice
I
to see
don't
you, man.
have this link, but everybody go over there and subscribe to Ray's Mobile Life.
Yeah,
If you haven't
sure.
already.
I
Most
have.
of our guys watch us to watch him anyway. So
Yeah.
So, do you think the newbies today are actually going out going, hey, I think I want to go buy a Harley?
no.
Yes. The ones I've
Very
seen,
few
yes,
people.
they want the Harley. And I'm like, why do you want one of them pieces of crap?
The kids I talk to, they don't, man. Even some of my friends are riding crotch rockets, man. And they're as old as I am. And they love it. They've been doing it all their lives.
All right.
They love those bikes. And I've been riding with them, but I ride my fucking Harley or my chopper a few years ago.
You were probably that dude from back in the day on the canyon ride, man, where he's hanging with a sports bike on it. Yeah.
Well, I do, man.
You kind
I
of
stay
look
right
like
with
him.
them. I stay with them. They don't believe it, but I do. Them,
Yeah.
man, they go, man, you're right there, brother. I was so close to their ass last time flying around the corners, I got a freaking rock right in my visor. Boom! If 1/4 inch lower, it would have knocked me for a loop right between the eyes, man. And it was a big rock. I seen it come off the back tire, and it just went. And I ducked a little bit, and it saved me. It was like, oh my God! I backed up. I told him, I ain't on your ass no more, man. I'm staying back.
You ever been hit with a big ass bug?
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've had bees get me, man. Just last year, I got a bee right in the neck when I was coming home here, and I pulled into the driveway, and I'm like, oh man, it's getting me. I could feel it thumping. I'm allergic to them, and in the
J-Man
neck is
pokes himself in the neck with screwdrivers.
right. That's worse than a bee. That's for sure.
But I do agree with what Steve says. Most newbies can't afford a Harley.
No, they can't.
Well,
There's no way.
I don't know about that either, because
A used one, maybe.
The way kids are getting credit these days, I wouldn't say a Harley, but I've seen them, get more Yamahas and Hondas than it. That's what I seen.
If you want a cheap bike, you just buy a Jap bike, a used one, and man, you can pick one up. I mean, as low as Jamin, your son just bought one for nothing, right?
Yeah.
What did he pay for his?
$800.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 80 something though. So
Well, but he got a bike. You know what I mean?
Well, he don't right now.
You can't be as picky if you're broke. If you're broke, you can't be that picky, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just that you're riding. That's the thing. It don't matter what you're riding.
Greg had a bird hit him in the shoulder.
Oh yeah, I've had big old June bugs hit me in the face, and that shit hurts, man. Moths, and they blow up and just shoot you with all this slime. Oh man.
Ooh, he ate a bee on the road? Oh man.
Damn.
Must have been allergic.
Wow.
Harley Davidsons or aspiration bike. A kid can't afford to drop a Harley.
That's for sure. Us adults can't afford to drop them either.
Yeah, I can't.
Or at least we don't want to do it.
I dropped mine. I'm paying for it the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I still ain't got it finished. No.
Remember I told you the mud was really bad out here? I walked out of my steps and I went across the yard and I went skidding, man. I went, and I almost munched it. And I was like, I caught myself before I hit the fence. I was like, oh my God, I got to watch out. I was telling you guys how slippery it was. I can't even get my bike out of my driveway or out of my shed because I wanted to put it in the barn, but it ain't happening, I guess, for a while. We're getting sun today, so it's helping dry it up. Won't take long.
You guys expecting more rain?
Yeah, in a few days. We're going to get a little break for 3 or 4 days, what they said.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a nice day today. We're in the 60s or almost 70 or something.
I might actually be able to get the wheels off my bike this week.
There you go. Yeah.
Nice.
I got someone I have to go look at some rims, but I don't really want them. But he did say they weren't spokes. So I'll go look. Harley rims. I'm tired of them spokes I got. They're pretty and all, but damn, they're too much work, man. And then you pay the guys if you're going to have somebody clean your bike, they charge extra, man, for spokes.
What? You got spokes on your bagger or on the?
Yeah, bagger. Nah, the choppers is all aluminum rims and shit. Arlen-Ness rims.
Right. Gotcha.
But yeah, that sucker's a pain in the ass to clean. Oh yeah, I wished I had those really.
Well, they're not.
It looks really nice with the white walls. Yeah, I got white walls and everything, and it looks really nice when they're shining and all that. But damn, the work is just, I don't think it's worth it for me.
You ain't got one of those little balls you put on the drill?
I know. Yeah, you can do that, I guess. But no, I just been doing it by hand, and that shit sucks. I need to get one of those, though, if I'm going to be stuck with these rims. So anyway. But if I find a good, I could go up to some of my biker buddies and get some rims if I wanted them really bad. I don't know what they'd stick me for them. They haven't really hit me too hard on anything. So I probably could get some.
I picked up a mask. Speaking of that, the other, he's going through a mayfly patch there or hatch. I picked up a mask that has a filter on it to where it's carbon fiber, and you ride with it at night, and it's pretty cool. It clips onto your glasses, and they're clear glasses. It's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna check them out and let everybody know about them.
Hey, Rick, you hush up. You hush
Winter
up,
Storm
motherfucker.
Watch.
Yeah, he can keep that winter storm watch up there, too.
Oh
He only
man,
lives
you
2
still got
hours
snow,
from me.
Rob? You still
Yeah,
snowed
I
in?
still
On
got snow.
Oh
My
man.
driveway is a muddy mess, but
Mhm. Well, you got some good weather coming, I think, because we got some for about 3 days, 4 days.
yeah, and
It'll
Jamin
be
lied to
working
me.
its way your way.
He said we're going to hit 60 by mid-March. Yeah, it's mid-March. Where the fuck is the 60s,
I know.
motherfucker?
It ain't mid-March yet, man. We still got 2 weeks.
No, you said
No,
mid-March.
It's
It's
15th
mid-March.
today.
7 days. Give me 7 more days.
It still ain't going to happen, motherfucker. I got that for you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I was pulling for you. I was.
Yeah.
Everybody says I'm the jinx, so maybe I am, man. You know, I told you
I
I'm gonna
can-
have 60s and you
Nah.
got zeros.
That's messed up.
Well, that's better than me. Everybody was asking if I shit my pants. And, no, I haven't. Where'd you get that? That idea.
What bike?
Hey!
I ain't that
That's
damn old.
For?
I ain't
That's
fucking that
it.
old yet.
Hit up Randy. He's been always talking about how he's got all these rims and shit. Maybe he can
Yeah.
sell you a set.
I just got spokes.
Finder's
I've got
fee,
about-
motherfucker. Finder's
Ride
fee.
tape, right?
I've got rims and stuff, but it's just all spokes.
Yep. Bugs. You gotta love them.
Yeah, especially when you're riding at night. Like you've rode all day long and you've just got to get home. You got 30 miles to go, but it's freaking dark and middle of the night. You ride into, you get home next day, your fucking whole bike is covered, nothing but bugs. You look at your helmet, it's nothing but bugs.
Oh, that's exactly how it looks out here, man. We got hay fields everywhere out in the west side, and it's just nothing but moths and every kind of weird bug, man. I've had them go down and hit the back of my throat, and you sit there and have to swallow the bastard. And it's some funky whatever the hell that was. You know?
The best thing is when you actually see a bug coming and you bend down and the person behind you
gets it. Yeah. The chick on the back. Right between the eyes.
You guys are flipping mean.
Yeah.
I do that too.
Hey, that's better than spitting on people from the 3rd floor, motherfucker.
Hey.
Yeah, we heard about that. I've done it, I think.
There's
a couple
one other
times.
person in this chat room that did it too. I won't.
Both
say
of y'all ain't right.
I know. I don't condone it. I was young and foolish. It was last year.
But that's when I was young and stupid. Now I'm old and wiser.
Now, see,
Budweiser? Did you say
David,
Budweiser?
if you would have told me for sure she was coming on, I would have put Flossie on the thumbnail, and we could have gathered up a whole bunch of new subscribers. But no,
Yeah. Oh, we would, man. We'd pack them in.
right?
You know it.
Anyway, it's an hour, brothers.
All right.
I'm getting hungry. It's that time.
Well, go
All
ahead.
right.
I'm having a bowl of chili after I wash my hands.
You
Yeah, I
fucker.
would highly suggest you wash your hands.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
Hey, you're catching
Wash.
after me, man. What the hell?
Damon is pronounced
Hey, I did that
wash.
especially for you, Randy.
Right on, man.
Hey, for those of you that want
I gotta
to,
go wash
I'm going to
some
head
of my
over to
stuff, too.
Discord for a little bit. So I'll be live on Discord for a little bit if you want to come
All
to
right.
chat. Other than that,
Sure will.
peace out, y'all.
Everybody, thanks
Later,
for
all.
watching. We'll
Glad
see